Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? It's West Coast Wednesdays. It's been a minute. I didn't do any videos this week. Apologize. I got so much stuff I got to give out. A lot of things will be sent out this week. So it's been pretty busy, but I've been following up with the birds and listening as always with my boy Yee in the building. How's it going, man?
What up? What up, man? Yeah, man. Just dealing with this week, one day closer to the first preseason game. So stoked about it, man. I feel like there's a lot of things going to happen on Thursday, bro. I want to see Jalen do his thing.
Yeah. I can't. It can't get any more exciting. Football's back. We saw the bum ass Cowgirls, beat, coming up with 3 week points. They can't even kick a field goal. So if that's any indication what's to come, guys, we're going to be all over those Cowboys and we're going to be ready to whip that ass come that Monday night. So they better get ready for the Eagles because we're bringing it. Everybody's counting us out with their little 2 week game, 2-win prediction, which, you know, crack is hell of a drug, for that kind of a prediction for the Eagles. I don't know why the disrespect is so real and stuff. So, anyways, you know, um, so I'm looking forward to what's up, with the Steelers. I'm gonna see if I'll be working, so I'm gonna see if I could just like listen in to. I think Nightings is gonna be, watching the game and stuff. So hopefully I could just like listen and then give some comments. I don't know what you're doing. Are you gonna be able to see the game, Yi?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna watch it with one of my buddies. Unfortunately, he's a Cowboy fan, but he wanted to come over and watch it in my man cave garage.
Did you say Cowboy fan?
Yeah.
Oh man.
We'll see he shows up. Usually Cowboy fans, don't show up.
Yeah, so what's something that you're looking forward to as far as I know it's just preseason and stuff like that. What are you looking forward to as just like seeing what player are you looking forward to come out and do something, make some noise to make the squad? Is there any particular player you're looking for?
Honestly, I wanted to see Jalen Hurts see what he can do with with uh, with the O line, and then I feel like him having the more reps with live contact, not against our own defense is going to be a good task for him to show what he got and what kind of offense we're going to look, or what kind of offense we're going to be implementing. But the person that I'm most excited about is Quez Watkins. I feel like this guy got what it takes to be one of us rising stars. Saying it coming from the Eagles, bro. Like, we haven't had a star receiver for years, man. And I feel like he has the potential to become one. I've been raving about this guy since last year. Just unfortunately, he was hurt at the beginning of the season, and due to the COVID year, no training camp, no nothing. Doug Peterson, with vanilla offense, and Carson Wentz with this wide receiver crew, he had his favorites. So I'm looking forward to see him, man, do his thing.
Yeah, me too. Shout out to Eagles Uncensored podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to him. He's doing his thing, interviews. I mean, the guy's been doing a lot of work, so I appreciate him tuning in and becoming a fan. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy one time. Helps the content going out there. We're trying to move on to bigger and better things. Eagles Uncensored said that he'll be live streaming tomorrow, so I'll be hitting you up. Maybe I could just tune in and listen to you guys. I probably won't be talking that much. I could, but if you got other guys on the stream, I'll let you guys handle it. But I would love to like listen to what's going on and what you see, because I will be driving the rig on the 605 over there to crazy Long Beach. You know how I do. You know how it's truck drivers roll. Shout out to Big Play Slay in the building. Make sure you hit that like for your boy one time. And So speaking of Jalen Hurts, you know, the whole thing about like he just they don't want to say that he's a starter and all that stuff. My personal opinion on it, I think that whole controversy thing is just like some kind of smoke or maybe some sort of like they want to give him they didn't want to just necessarily give it to the boy, like they didn't want to give it to him or something like, and I feel that they're just kind of trying to motivate him, like, you know, like he ain't gonna get the job or something like that. But you and me know, and millions of Eagle fans know that that is not true. Because if you had any doubt in your mind that Jalen Hurts was not going to be the starter for the Philadelphia Eagles, you would have drafted a quarterback. You know, you could have got yourself a Trey Lance or all the guys that are out there. It could have been possible. We could have did some Howie magic or something like that. So I don't know what this not naming him the starter thing is, because if you're going to go ahead and tell the Philadelphia Eagles that Joe Flacco is going to open the season up, you might as well just call it a year and call it a wrap. And I'm not, if that is the case, I will not be excited as a fan. I'm still going to root for my birds, but you know, it's Joe Flacco at the end of the day. I mean, how excited am I really going to get for Joe Flacco? Shots fired to Joe Flacco. You know, you're just a backup quarterback, nothing else, nothing more. But I don't know with this whole thing, with this whole dilemma, naming him a starter, whatever. He's been the starter, nothing else. I just, what do you think about that? You think there's just kind of, what's the reasoning why they can't name him the starter?
I mean, I'm not sure either, bro. You know, Nick Sirianni keeps pushing out competition. You know, throughout, but I feel like overall, Hurts been playing a lot better than you know, Mullins and then Flacco. I seen some video of Flacco throwing. He ain't got it no more, man. You know, he can be there for mental help, for to help out the teammates. But I feel like Hurts is running away with it. But for whatever reason, they don't want to put it out there. Maybe because of the Watson dilemma or whatever it is. But I feel like Hurts got to go on. The only thing is, I don't know if you heard about Stephen A. Smith coming out and speaking about Nick, you know, questioning him regarding the not naming Hurts the starting quarterback. You know, he's saying that he's gonna have issues with the Philly media and all that. I mean, I can understand his point, but Nick Sirianni is over here expressing that every position is going to be fought for, but I don't see any competition there as well. Personally, I think.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith is trying to get those clickbaits. You know, he's trying to, he wants to say something about Philadelphia, and that's about the only thing he can do right now because there's not much going on. So he's gonna grab onto that whole Jalen Hurts thing. But like I said, I don't know what it is. I don't really care about the Deshaun Watson rumors or whatever. It happens. It happens. We'll talk about it then. But right now, it's your boy, Jalen Hurts. He's the man. This is his team. He earned the spot, and he's gonna do his thing. There's nothing else to be said about it. But the only thing is, like, it's I don't know if it's organization, Lori in his head and Howie trying to say something like don't name him the starter because X, Y, and Z or whatever. I don't think it was necessarily a Nick Sirianni call. I think the organization has to do something with it. Kind of like how they with Doug Peterson issue, they kind of didn't want him to say certain things. They kind of wanted him to keep certain players in when they shouldn't have been in. Like my boy Peters shouldn't have been in. He was playing so god awful, and then the whole Dillard and stuff, which we're gonna get into Dillard right now too. But I just don't know what it is. I hope Jalen comes out tomorrow, for a whole quarter or what it is. I'm not worried, we could always worry about injuries, guys. You know, injuries are just part of the NFL. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You guys got to go out there and try your best. I see other quarterbacks. I believe supposedly Dak Prescott might be playing one of these or whatever, whatever. But we'll see. You know, like I think Big Ben is supposed to be playing, from what I heard. But I'm not too sure about it because he's got bad knees, bro. You know, when you got bad knees, you might not want to play preseason. So bad knees, Ben. I don't think he might not play. But I was listening to ESPN, and they are kind of saying that the Pennsylvania, the Pittsburgh Steelers fan base is actually, hyping up your boy Dwayne Haskins a little bit. So I don't know what's up with that, man. But I actually hearing that, that they think that this guy might be the future of the Steelers, Mr. Dwayne Haskins, and he's competing with your boy Mason Rudolph. So I guess they got a big old backup quarterback controversy going down in Heinz Field over there. So I think that's kind of laughable, man.
Well, I don't really care who starts over there. I just want to see. I want to see, our offense compete against their first team defense. I mean, I feel like they have what it takes to show out, but
right,
and we got to see that happen on the field. I mean, we see these guys practice, compete with each other, for the last couple, days or a week and a half. I think it's time for them to show up and play against another team and put something on tape to see what they got or what they learned over all these fundamental practices.
Yeah, let me give a quick shout out to the people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like for me. I appreciate it. West Coast style, West Coast Wednesdays. Big shout out to Bird Gang 31 handling out there with the interviews. He's been grinding and hustling. Your stuff that we've been working on is going to be coming out this week, so get ready for that. I know you got the baby coming, so we got to help out my boy. Bringing the baby, Eagle style. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Steve Alberto. What is up, my guy? How you doing, man? Go make sure you check him out on Wicked One Gaming. Maybe you could post a link up in the chat so they could go subscribe to you. Make sure we all support each other. Eagles community is very strong, and you know how we do it. So shout out to Steve. And what is it? What he's a Super Bowl champion. Yeah. Are you talking about Haskins? What's up, Elsa from Bird Gang 31? I'm glad we have Flacco and the love to have Watson. You love to have Watson, but we can't do it to Hurts. It's his time, and this is his team. Yeah, you know what, Steve? Like, Philadelphia, the organization should not be in the Deshaun Watson lottery for one simple thing is that why do we have to bring in a guy that's in trouble, dude? Like, let's bring in somebody that's not in trouble. How about that? Let's just have a clear mind. I know about his talent and everything, but he's got bigger fish to fry. He's got his own problems, and I don't think the Philadelphia Eagles should be in the lottery in getting Deshaun Watson because it's just going to be a big headache at the end of the day. And I want to focus about football and not freaking girls coming out saying that something happened to them. I'm worried about football, not drama, dude. Save that drama for your mama one time. Let's see. What up, Jordy Fighter in the building? Make sure you guys go subscribe to him. Another YouTuber. He's always in the comments and helping everybody out. Spread that love. Make sure you hit that like on the way out for your boy. Jordy, what's up from Bird Gang? My boy Bird with the new mic. Yeah, I'm gonna get another one, man. This is my baby mic, even though I painted it that nice eagle green color, But I gotta work. I need to go visit you, Steve, because I like your setup a whole lot better than mine. So I gotta take a trip down to Wicked Avenue, check out your whole setup because I love your setup, the room you got back there, and I'm starting to build my room. I'm gonna battle my boy Yee. It's a competition because I see that he keeps putting stuff in there. So it's a battle. Everybody's got their man cave out there in their game, their YouTube page and all that stuff. So I gotta get with the Yee program because every time I look, there's something back there new. So I gotta get on Yee's level. You know what I'm saying? No Flacco. Yep, that's right. No Flacco. We got prime time Steven in the building. What's up, my guy? How you doing? Make sure you smash that like before you leave, man. Thank you for tuning in. We're just talking to update, getting ready for that Steelers game. I'm real excited to see Jalen Hurts and the boys, whoever's gonna play. The twos, the threes, the fours, whoever's gonna play. That I want them to make this team. We're excited for. Can't wait to hear what's gonna happen tomorrow. We don't need no drama in Philly. Big facts right there. Big facts. We don't need those distractions right now. We need to focus on football. Nick Sirianni, he's got to, grab a hold of this team because the media out there is trying to destroy the guy and say that, this guy's a quack with his rock, paper, scissors and crap. And they're still holding on. And it's unfortunate that they're taking it out of context, and all they're saying is Nick Sirianni and his rock, paper, scissors. But when it comes down to football 101 and he starts winning games out there, I bet you they're going to shut that trap up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. Let's see. Yeah, if you get a new mic, get a Rode Pod mic or Shure SM7B. Which one do you have, man? Because you're like T-Pain over there when you do your live stream. You're like the bartender. I like the bar. Let me see if I get that. Bartender. Woo! So, whoops, actually, let me take that off. Yo, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, he has the Shure. Okay, yeah. So I definitely want to check that out. And I like your setup, man. You got to listen to his mic. It's definitely pretty dope. So I want to go actually over the injury update and give me your opinion about it. So Casey Tucker is questionable. Did you hear about that one? I think that got released today.
I mean, backups. I mean, it sucks. It sucks to pile them up, but the good thing is they're not seeing anything, bro. Like there's a lot of other teams that have serious injuries, but I feel like if they lose a couple of weeks, we still got 4 or 5 weeks, to go for the opening season. I feel like we should be good.
Yeah. So the interest, like I didn't even really know. Did you know that Ryan Kerrigan is actually injured? Did you know that?
I knew that it was maybe a week ago where he, banged up his hand. There was reports that he had it was a thumb, but then it was more of a wrist injury. They were debating on the injury, but it looked like he had surgery and it takes about 10 days to recover. So he should be good. I mean, I don't think these veterans, need extra time in practice to get on board, especially being a backup. You know what I'm saying? Graham is going to be the one starting, so as long as he's good, we good.
Yeah, what's up, Mitch? Mitch in the building. Make sure you hit that like on the way. Support your boy. Make sure you guys go check out Mitch and subscribe to him. He's Mr. I think he's on his way to 1,500. So shout out to him. Yeah. So Ryan Kerrigan thing, 7 to 10 days surgery. I don't know what kind of thumb surgery it was or whatever, but I definitely want to make sure that this guy's good to go because he's going to be a big part of this defense, and his leadership and all that stuff. So I think he definitely is going to get this team hype, and especially when Ryan is going to go play his former team, the Washington Tomatoes. The Washington Tomatoes. We gotta get ready for that's going to be a real fun game. I'm hearing a lot of people are putting Washington as the team to beat for the NFC East. Which I don't. I mean, yeah, I know their defense is good and stuff like that, but I think it's like overrated as far as like if you go back to the wins and losses that they had. I mean, they weren't blowing people out of the water or anything like that, you know. And Fitz tragic, Fitz magic, whatever the guy decides to show up for, Washington. I just struggle with that, man. I can't really just I I get it, the defense. Defense wins championships, but I don't know when we played Washington the last game of the season. I don't know, I wasn't impressed, man. And I had a feeling if we didn't screw around and we played our starters and all that stuff, I think we win that game easily. How say you?
I agree with you. The both games that Philly played, the Washington Cherries, I feel like we gave it to them. The defense was there, yes, it was, but I feel like we were able to make plays on that defense. So I mean, I ain't really scared of them. Maybe their offense will be a little better because all the backup quarterbacks that played last year. But overall, I feel like you're right. Hurts didn't have the best game, but remember they sat a lot of the starters. There was a lot of starters in that on that offense, and I mean so-called starters because those were the backups of the backups of the starters, but they were sitting out most of the game. And he did what he had to do. He made some plays there. I think he had like 2 rushing touchdowns. But overall, Washington was playing for something. They had their first team defense, first team offense, whatever you want to call it. And we gave it to them. I think we were down by like 3 points by the time that they or tied. It was a tie game or something like that when they sat out Hurts. But I think if he would have stayed on that field, we would have came up, victorious.
Yeah, and it was just I don't. It was just like it was a hard watch that game. I just knew something was fishy in that game. Big shout out.
They didn't start a bunch of the players. They were down. So
shout out
to the team, and he had to orchestrate of what he had on the field.
So big shout out to BLSG. What is up, my guy? Make sure you smash that like for me, and make sure you guys go subscribe to him. Another Eagles content creator, and he's always in the supporting everybody. So make sure you guys do the same for him. And let's see, the D line carries Washington's defense, which is big facts. Who was playing? Was it Alex Smith when we played Washington? I think it was, right?
I think he played the first game. In the second game, he played that quarterback that went to the playoffs. What's his name? The backup.
It's another no name that
exactly. So I mean, the Washington Cherries team will probably be better at offense this year. Their defense will probably be a little bit better than last year because one more year in the system, another sophomore year for these Pro Bowl young guys coming out of the O line. But I think with our O line coming in healthy, we shouldn't have any issues. I mean, we should, it will be a battle, but I don't think it's going to be like that. I really believe in our O line, and if we stay healthy, we go as far as our O line gets us, bro.
Yeah, the Washington kumquats over there. I like their coach and everything. The defense, I like the defense and all that. But it's like a wait and see, man. I mean, they didn't blow everybody out of the water. I guess they had a decent game against Brady, but
they smacked the Steelers. I think that was when they started flipping the season around. When they smacked the Steelers, but the Steelers were on like a 4 or 5 game losing streak. They came in hot, and then towards the end of the season, they started cooling down really, really fast.
Yeah, so like BL saying right here, week 1 was against Haskins, which is now, we're probably playing him tomorrow. Speaking of Haskins, week 17.
I remember seeing Alex Smith. That's why I couldn't remember exactly.
Taylor Heineken. Shout out to Heineken. I don't know if you're a Heineken.
That went all out against the Bucks, the wild card game or whatever it was.
Yeah, so like I said, guys, like I'm not trying to talk that much smack or whatever, but before I go crowning them NFC East champs here, I gotta see a little bit more consistency, and I gotta see a little bit, what this quarterback's gonna do. But everybody kind of knows where Fitztragic's at. So, I'm they're I think they're kind of around if they have a good season, 9, 10, around there if everything falls in, place, if I don't even think Fitztragic has to do much if the defense is really stepping it up. He could have those breakout games where he throws like a 350-yard game, maybe even a 400-yard game. He is capable of doing it. But like I said, it's just consistency from the quarterback play. They have a big question mark at quarterback, as do we right now. We're on a search, but I'm hoping that Jalen is the man and our search is over and we could just build with this guy, and he's like I'm wishing for a Russell Wilson, 3.0 or something like that. That's the hope for for
You
Jalen.
skip 2.0.
Let's see.
I honestly think Hurts has what it takes to be a winner, man. Every school that he played for, back to when he started playing football, under his dad, he's always been a winner, man. He's always been a winner. He's always been, and he's always had. And he's going to be that guy here. I honestly believe so.
Yeah, and like Steve said, Washington is a little threat to us. Fitz is getting old, and they only have that one good defense kid. What I can't Chase. What is his name? Chase, right?
Chase Young.
Mr. Chase Young, which he is a stud. I ain't gonna lie. He does bring another element to the game. But shout out to Washington. Trying to, they're always in the basement. They're just. It's time to come out of the basement a little bit. See a little bit of sun. I know you guys been in there for. I mean, damn, I lost count of how long Washington's been in that basement. You got the Giants in there. They've been in that basement. It's time for them to start, getting out of the basement and be formidable, and let's make the NFC East great again. Let's stop with all this crap and everybody's just having a bad season, you know but I think everybody could just get better. I think everybody in the division is going to get better. You could say, we're the worst of it because, our coach, we got new coaches here. Is Jalen going to be the man or not? Yeah, you could put us there. But I still believe in this team is going to have a great chemistry. I believe Nick Sirianni has the tools to get the job done in Philadelphia. I think he's got like both sides of the thing. He's got like that toughness, and then he has that gamer mentality. Some people might not understand it, but I believe that everybody's kind of just like slowly but surely gravitating to Nick Sirianni, what he wants done. So, over there in Cowboy country, they're on Hard Knocks right now, and I heard like Skip and Shannon talking about Hard Knocks that they're kind of not impressed. Shannon saying that it just seems like it's the same old Cowboys. I forgot who was talking about, but they're not even really talking about football too much. They're talking about getting vasectomies and all that stuff. So I don't know what's going on in Cowboy country, but they got to stick to football and stop talking about vasectomies and stuff because I don't know what's going on over there. But I heard that not many people too impressed with Hard Knocks, the first episode. I didn't see it myself. Did you get to see the Hard Knocks with your America's team, Jerry Jones?
I didn't. I'm not gonna spend my time watching that garbage. I hate the Cowboys, and I always will. Anything related to the Cowboys, I ain't interested.
Big facts, big facts. It's hard to watch garbage.
On the real shit.
I don't care if it's preseason. Jalen Hurts better destroy Dwayne Haskins, BL, you were right, my boy. That's what we want. We want that energy. My boy Chase Young is from Ohio State. Yes, sir. He is definitely repping Ohio State to the fullest. It's the same old Cowboys until Jerry Jones is gone. 100%, 100. He's a big problem. Yeah, you know what? But uh, the owner Jeffrey Lowery is homies with Jerry Jones, and I think deep down inside Jerry Jones, there's a little ego inside of him, and he always helps us out, man. He always finds a way to build up the fan base and say they're going to the Super Bowl, and then here comes your boy Jerry Jones out of nowhere, and he lets down the fan base one last time. Number one Dallas hater for life. Yeah, there's a lot of those.
We hate them dudes.
So the other thing, okay, let me ask you about this. So, coming out of camp right now, I know it's still kind of early. We got preseason tomorrow. How on a scale 1 through 10, how worried are you about Jalen Rager and the rising of Quez Watkins? How do you feel about that situation? Are you worried, nervous?
Uh, at first, I was nervous about Rager. I mean, he's coming into his year 2, and he came out talking too much, saying what he had to say. Trying to brush off what happened last year, and he said he's working out, doing his thing, and then he comes into camp, not passing his physical, and then blaming it or not blaming it, but using his friend's death as an excuse to not be ready. I mean, I understand losing a friend. It's tough, but I mean, who knows? Who knows what really happened? You know what I mean? How do you not come in, physically ready to training camp when, it is what it is? But, he had a bumps and grinds in the beginning, and there was even an occasion where Nick Sirianni stopped the play or stopped what he was doing, and strictly went over there and started yelling at him, letting him know that he's doing things incorrectly or whatnot. And I feel like that ignited him. And after that, discipline, I think he started playing better, started catching the ball, looked fast, started running routes correctly. And ever since then, he's been balling. So he's been catching everything that's been thrown at him. And I need him to be a baller. Him playing out of the slot as he played in college and most of his high school career, going back to his roots, I feel like he's going to be deadly there. Him and Artega Whiteside, because I do believe that guy is going to be on this roster week 1.
Whiteside?
I just don't see him getting cut, being a second-round pick. But I honestly think that this offense needs Rager to be there in order to work.
Yeah, so the thing is that I need, Rager to get, his head right and stuff like that, because the season is going to be here at any minute, and I want him to be ready for it, because this is his year to shine. And if he has a bad year, I mean, we're going to already start calling this man a bust, because you're asking the fans to wait one more year for him to rise to the occasion. But I think the time is now. I'm not asking for 1,000 yards, but, a nice 7 and above should be something reasonable for him to get. And I hope that Quez Watkins, if we hit on Quez Watkins, that's going to be amazing. And I rather be in trouble with having too many good wide receivers than not. So if Travis steps up, I'm not hearing too much about Hightower. I don't know.
He pulled a groin injury, so he's week to week.
Yeah, but besides that, I'm not really hearing about he's looking great out there and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about.
I think Fulgham's been steady, but overall the bright spots is Watkins and Smith, but while he was in there. But I don't honestly think that Smith missing this time is going to affect them. Just being that competitor, that natural competitor that he is, I honestly think that him once he comes back, he'll be, you know, right there where he left off. He should be ready for week one. I don't think his injury was that severe, and I think they're just precautionary. Is they're keeping him out just to be cautious for a first round pick. Uh, Overall, I do like my wide receiver core. I Smith as number one, Fulgham / Watkins as your number two, and you know Rager and Whiteside as your slot. I like that. I like that. There's speed in the outside, and then you have that big target in the slot if you whenever you put in Whiteside and his blocking ability. I feel like if Whiteside does plan out, moving him from the outside to the slot will help the running game, just because I know that he's a really good blocker, and I feel like if he's out there, catching passes out the slot, he could potentially be a good blocker for this running game that we're going to implement this year. And I'm talking about the running game. I'm very excited about seeing them tomorrow. I want to see if Jordan Howard still has if he has gas in his tank. I really think he has a shot to be in this rotation. That's something that I'm looking forward to look into.
Shout out to BL. He's saying, "Oh hey, Ohio State fan here when it comes to college football, but all Philly fan when it comes to the NFL, MLB, NHL, and NBA." Man, look at that. That's diehard right there.
How you feel about that? What I just said about Whiteside, Birdman?
Hold on a second. Let me get these out of the way real quick. Good thing Doug isn't here. Rager would have been kept messing up, and Doug would have brushed that off. Can we go ahead just call Dillard a bust? A rise of Malata is here. Big facts. And hey, Kenneth, do me a favor on Facebook, approve StreamYard so we could show your name and all that, because I see you on there. But all you got to do is click on the StreamYard button and approve it so we could show your name. But yeah, the man is excited. We're all excited for tomorrow. And I'll get into Jalen, the JJ thing. I mean, it is what it is. I think I'd rather stick with Travis Fulgham and the other boys. But if he stays, if Nick Sirianni thinks that he can do something, it is what it is. Maybe he's going to be a blocker now. I don't know. But as far as me,
can you see him coming out the slot, blocking, and he's able to. I like him because if he comes out the slot, he's a bigger receiver. So if he's matched up with the slot corner, they're usually the smallest one, or a linebacker. I think he's not the quickest or fastest receiver, but I think he'd be able to, take off on some linebackers. Most not a lot, not the elite ones, but I'm talking about, your average linebacker.
This is what we need to see. I don't care that, okay, he could block whatever, but if he gets a ball thrown to him, catch the damn ball and run down the field. That's what I want to see. And then I'll get a little excited. Maybe I'll bring my.
You just said that you want to see him catch the ball that's been thrown to him. How many passes did you see him get thrown at, and how many passes did he drop?
What, last year?
His whole career. How many passes do you remember that Carson or whoever the hell threw at him that he didn't catch, or how many passes did you ever see him get thrown at to make that judgment? Because honestly,
I don't remember the exact number, but what I remember that I didn't like was like his route running was absolute dog. He was bumping into people. He was doing this and like kind of like it. I don't know what it is. You could blame it. See, here's the thing. He has a whole new coaching staff. So wide receivers coach and all that. So there's no more excuses for the guy. If I see him go out there and he bumps into another Eagle player, I'm done with the guy. The guy needs to go because you're not here to bump into your own players, man. You should already know the playbook. You got your mama out there with the umbrella and all that stuff, whatever. But I don't care about that. Play on the field, do your route running, catch the ball. We could go ahead and blame Dougie P and all that stuff or whatever. But this year, there's no excuses for JJ Whiteside. I don't know what he can be. I mean, how many passes and how many yards he's going to get, I have no idea. But if it's thrown to him and it's a catchable ball, catch the damn ball, and then I'll bring the pom poms, man. I'll start drinking lemonade. I'll bring the umbrellas. You start showing me some touchdowns and all that. Then I'll get back on the JJ train. But for right now, I don't have any tickets for the JJ train. I'm just sitting right there, on the bench and everything, and I'm chilling with his mom right there on the bench with an umbrella and seeing if we're gonna get on the JJ train. But like I said, no hate on him. If he brings it, and he needed a new coaching staff to find out his talent, then so be it. And that's only going to benefit the Eagles. But for right now, at this very moment, I can't do nothing with JJ until he proves me otherwise. I don't know what we're going to do with Travis. I don't know, what's going to happen. I'm still really nervous about the Devontae. Everybody could downplay it as much as they want, but until I see that man, you know, against Atlanta, and he is the guy, and he's out there catching and stuff like that, then I could rest a little bit. But until then, I'm very nervous that Devontae Smith has that, injury. I don't know how severe it is. It sounds to me that a lot of people think it's not that bad, but I've heard that I've been there and done that with the Philadelphia Eagles where they kind of downplay an injury. So I have my guard up. I'm real nervous about it. I can't change my mind until I actually see Devontae versus Atlanta, and I see him. He looks good. He doesn't feel, any problems or nagging injury left over, and also Nick Sirianni lets the boy play, So that's my whole issue with Devontae. If Quez Watkins could step up and fill that role while Devontae is getting better, I'll be excited because, man, if Quez and Devontae bring it this year, I'm gonna be excited, dude, because it's been a long time. It's been a long time since we had freaking wide receivers, bro. Like I mean, like we're always trying to look for a damn wide receiver, and I'm sick and tired of it. So these guys do their homework and read the playbook. This is gonna be a fun season for us, and especially with Jalen. You already see what he's doing out there in practice or whatever. You seen him throw that bomb to Quez Watkins. The stadium got hyped. That's the energy we need to see. That's the type of stuff that we need to see with Jalen Hurts, because people like to say he doesn't have an arm, he can't throw the long ball. But I just think that he's just going to prove all the haters wrong. How say you?
Regarding the wide receivers, who's your standouts?
I just Quez right this time. I haven't really heard too much about the other guys. Like usually I'll hear stuff trending. Well, I mean, I'll say I did like that catch that Jalen did versus Slay. That was a nice, catch right there, and I feel like it's motivated. And that's another thing, man. If Jalen, Quez, and Devontae can be studs this year, dude, that's a triple effect right there, man. And if Travis comes in,
imagine them three on the field, man. They're all fast, bro.
Oh yeah, that's that.
Imagine Smith as your one, Quez as your two, and then Reagor as your slot. And then you still have, you can put in one tight end out there, Goddard or Ertz, bro. And then you got Sanders in the backfield, and then maybe Boston Scott. Come on, man, it's just too much firepower. Where do you throw the ball? Who's gonna be open? Someone's gonna be open. It's gonna take Hurts, to to deliver the correct pass. There's many plays out there last year, man, where Carson, man, threw to double coverage or threw it somewhere where it was deadly, and there was open receivers. There was the backfield. There was an empty backfield. There was open slot receivers, and he was going out there throwing it deep or medium route. I feel like if Hurts is able to learn this playbook and he's able to diagnose at the time of the play call and he sees the matchups and he's able to dissect that, he will be good. He'll be good. Trust me, he would.
Yeah, and big shout out to Steve. Yeah, because we're also forgetting that Ertz is going to be out there, and I heard Ertz is connecting with Ertz. That thing, Ertz the Ertz, Hurts the Ertz, Ertz the.
They've been staying after practice and throwing the ball to each other and stuff like that. They've been a lot of most of the receivers been out there with Jalen Hurts after practice communicating.
Big fact.
That's what you want to see, man. We didn't have that with Carson, bro. Carson didn't do that, bro. You know what I mean? It's not nothing bashing on Wentz, bro, but I'm just saying that Jalen is there to dick and he is right there, man, with these guys and pushing them. And I even heard that while they're in the meetings and stuff like that, Jalen goes up to them and starts quizzing them on certain plays, and that's what you want, bro. That's the leader. That's what a leader is, bro. He's the one pushing them, pushing everybody's. That's what you want, bro. And at the end of the day, if he goes out there and balls out, it's due to his leadership and due to his motor. No one else.
Big facts, big facts. And a big shout out to Philadelphia Eagles fan out there on the West Coast. Make sure you hit the like, for your boy one time. I appreciate the love and everything going out there West Coast style. 2019 target 22-1. And with 10 receivers, I think he's talking about JJ. 2020, 8 targets, 4 receptions. You're talking about JJ, right, Kelly? I just hope our receivers can get open now. Yeah. And like I said, I
feel like with the running game complementing this offense, it should open up the field, because a lot of teams out there in the last couple of years, they were attacking our offense like we were always passing the damn ball. We were so predictable. Every down was a pass play. So they sat back there and waited for us to throw the ball, knowing the fact that we have trash ass receivers. We had banged up or butt hurt, whatever you want to call it. Goddard was in and out. We have no running game, bro. I feel like a lot of defenses were just attacking our pass plays. And now, if we introduce the running game, bro, I feel like they're going to have to start stacking the box. They're going to have to start, playing a little empty in the backfield. I mean, and I feel like there's going to be someone open, bro.
Yeah, he's talking about JJ. Yeah, we'll be working on that, man. We got some things coming in line, and once everything is said and done, there's going to be a huge announcement for West Coast Birds, and stay tuned for it, and we'll make a huge announcement when everything's ready to go and stuff. So that is in the works. We will be getting shirts and merch and all that stuff. So look for that. It will be definitely on the West Coast Birds Facebook page. We'll let you know.
We're predictable, man. And I feel like that's the reason why the Eagles struggled so much, because everybody knew that we were going to throw the ball, and they knew that we didn't have anybody to receive the ball. That was our issue, man. They had one extra guy back there, double teaming, triple teaming these people, and I feel like that's the case this year.
All right, so
how do you feel about J. John?
All right, I'll let him respond to that. So, so like I said, Casey Tucker, questionable. There's guys I'm missing, but this is the one that they gave today. The Ryan Kerrigan, we already talked about that. 7 to 10 days with this. He had that thumb surgery, And then Kavon Wallace, I'm not too happy about that. I know it's maybe 2 weeks or whatever, but the reason why I'm saying I'm not happy about it is just because, like, I really want these guys to play for preseason. The new cat, the new young boy in town, and then Andrew Dillard, another guy. I think him and Carson Wentz been hanging out together because these guys are just keep getting hurt. I don't know what the hell the situation with it, but this guy is Mr. Glass 2.0. I don't know what's going on there. And so like
Shots fired.
so I don't like what I'm hearing about listening to NFL and ESPN, what they're kind of looking for in this preseason match against the Steelers is they want to see, we got something coming back that we known, and it's the RPOs. So I feel that we're going to be doing a lot of RPOs, and I think we should because we're a type of team that could be running those kind of plays, especially with like we were just talking about with Quez, Ertz, Smith, and I could throw JJ out there, Miles,
West Coast offense.
yeah,
RPO.
Boston, Boston Scott, at least JJ is better than that. Ooh, I don't know. He was looking pretty good out there against the Raiders, so I don't know. We'll see what JJ. Of course, Nelson goes somewhere and he looks all good and when leaving the Eagles. But shame on him, man. I'm pissed at you, Nelson.
Birdman, what kind of coaching we had out here, man? If every player that comes out of this organization goes out and gets picked up from a different team, and then he goes balls out. I mean,
well, we'll see
in the pudding.
We'll see what he does in New England with Bella Cheater. But watch him have.
Watch Mills, bro, become a stud.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh my God.
Well, the New England's problem is just their quarterback situation. I in my eyes, I think if they get like a good quarterback, then watch out. But right now, I think what's holding back
going into year 2 for Cam Newton is and then having that pressure of Mac Jones, right behind him. I feel like he has an opportunity to make something happen. Don't be surprised if the Patriots come back on top of that division. I'm not saying the AFC, but I'm talking about their division.
Well, yeah, if they hit on I forgot who's the rookie they got, New England, Matt Jones. Yeah,
the quarterback for Alabama,
Mac Jones, like MACK, or Mac MAC.
MAC.
Who? Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones.
To be honest with you, bro, on draft night, I was so afraid that the Eagles were going to pick that guy up. He was on the board. When we picked up Smith, I thought we were going to go get him just because the quarterback situation in Philly. But I'm so glad that we didn't. Even though he might be a stud, who knows? But let's just count on Jalen to see what he can do.
Yeah, big facts. That is kind of weird though. There does seem to be some sort of trend that a former Eagles player will go to another team and then they'll go out and ball out on another team. That I did notice it. There's players that I'm missing, but was it Amendola? Yeah, Amendola was an Eagle, right?
He was.
Yeah,
he was out here, and then we let him go, and then he got picked up by the Rams or something. I think it was
freaking Danny Amendola freaking leaves the Eagles and freaking wins a championship, freaking Super Bowl with freaking Brady, man. Go figure on that shit. And then there was another guy that was a Eagles corner. He goes to the Patriots, and then he goes Patrick Chung, right?
When he came to Philly, he was garbage, bro. We had to let him go after that first year, and then he went back to England, New England, and he started balling out like he never left.
Yeah, that's what I call bullshit right there. How you do that? You go to Philadelphia and you freaking stink up the joint, and then you leave, and then you're balling out. I'm bullshit on all those guys, all those former Eagle players. That's what you get, man. Just the city of Philadelphia like that. How dare you? You're pissing off your boy. You know what I mean?
I think after the Andy Reid era, we started having issues like with our position coaches where young talent wasn't developed correctly. I think we've
Shout
been
out
having
to
issues with that.
Birdman in the building. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Get all the notification. Make sure you get that notification bell, gang, and hit all that stuff. So when you know when the Birdman is speaking, you can listen to the facts. Listen to Yee on West Coast Wednesdays, and give you all the good Eagles information that you need to know and what's going around town. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Chung had no heart here. He did that ish on purpose and then wrote big facts. So there you go, Patrick Chung. Everybody was kung fu fighting Patrick Chung. He was. One thing I do want to address is a little update for everybody that has Facebook. Make sure that you go and become a member of Philly Strong. That's my guy that's fighting right now through the COVID. He is on the ventilator, fighting right now, and he all this stuff, is going for a good cause. He's a very passionate Eagles fan. He's very very likable guy. You knows him, I know him. There's hundreds of fans that know him. But if you could do me a favor and go to Facebook and go support Philly Strong. There's a lot of people ordering T-shirts to support this man while he's in the hospital, fighting for his life. Shout out to Kim. She's been there on his side and, supporting him going through this stuff. And, we just got to be there for our Eagles brother, and support. So I'll be probably ordering my shirt this weekend, probably get one for the wife to show our love and support. There is a GoFundMe page as well. So go to Philly Strong on Facebook and show your love. If you can't, get a T-shirt at this time or whatever, at least donate for his GoFundMe page. Him being in the hospital, not being able to work and all that. He's going through some hard times. Not just that, fighting for his life right now, trying to get back. And I can't wait till this is all over. And I can't wait to see him after this and give him a big hug and just talk, watch football together and stuff. And that's what the Eagle fans, Eagles organization, it's not just like, cheering for the team and all that stuff. That's all fun and stuff. But you get to know these people that, support you and you become friends with these people. And, it's a brotherhood that ends up forming, going to the tailgates, going to the Eagle games. Yee's been to the games. I've been to games with Yee. Like those memories will never go away. So many fun times out there, and it's really important. This is real life. We really do these things. We go out and see hundreds of Eagle fans and support. That's how much this team means to us. And like I said, great bonds and great relationships happen. Being an Eagles fan and stuff. So this is a real deal, Holyfield. This guy, he means a lot to me and my family. He's been there for the Birdman. He's been supporting the Birdman and his family. So I can't do nothing else but to do the same for him. And I know Yi knows this guy too. And if you want to say anything about it, Yi, go ahead.
Man, this guy is a very, very optimistic guy. He's always out there doing his thing, supporting the birds. Always, friendly with everybody. Even though people know him, he's always friendly. He doesn't put no one down. He's always been 100%. And I really like this guy, and I hope everybody that's listening or tuning in to be there for this guy too. I mean, I guarantee you, if you ever meet this guy, you know what type of person this guy is, man. He's a 100% authentic guy, man, and he is what he is, man. Right now, he is struggling and he is fighting for his life, and we're right here supporting him and his family, man, with going through some hard times. And like Birdman said, we're not just Eagles fans. We are all a community, and a lot of the people that we talk to or we interact, man, we build relationships through the birds, and it's just like a big family, man. And it's wonderful things that happen when those things happen. But like I said, please go and support this guy. Guarantee you that if you were on the same in the same boat that he is, he will be right there supporting you as well.
Yeah. So like I said, if you guys can, the t-shirts, they're going for the GoFundMe and all that stuff. So not only, are you supporting him, but also you get that Philly Strong t-shirt, which it means a lot. My boy Philly the podcast, thank you for tuning in and supporting the Birdman. If you could do me a favor and then just kind of like mention it in your stream, it'd mean a lot to, you got your nice fan base right there, and let them know, that one of our Eagles brothers is fighting for his life. It means a lot, and I know the Eagle fans, with all the love, we support each other, and that's what this is about. Support, love, and when he's able to get revived and he sees that, that we're doing all this stuff for him because he's a fighter, just like all of us Eagle fans, Eagles content creators. We're fighters. The passion, the love is all there, and it means a lot. This can go a long way, guys. So everybody and all my content creators that are seeing this, send the word, man. Let's show all everybody about how strong Eagles Nation is, and the community. We could get through this, and support this boy, Philly Bird, and like I said, awesome person. I can't. There's just so many things to say about this man. But like I said, right now he's fighting for his life, and it is important that we do remember, and give our thoughts and prayers, especially for his family. And Kim out there, she's holding it down. She's constantly with him, by her side. She's going through an illness as well right now, so it's just like a lot on the plate. I spoke with her yesterday, and just make just checking on her. I know she's having sleepless nights, especially with Philly on the ventilator. And like I said, man, once he comes out of this and knows that we're supporting him and sending him all our love, could go a long way. But yeah, Philly Strong on Facebook. Go check it out. If you can't buy a T-shirt right now, at least try. Anything helps. The donos on his GoFundMe page. It doesn't matter how small the donation. It's just to help this man and his time of need. He needs the Eagles. Philly Bird, Philly Strong. Let me get to some of these comments real quick. Yeah, Kenneth on Facebook. There's a when there's a little link that says StreamYard dot slash whatever. You just click on that, and there should be a little icon that shows StreamYard, and you just have to click on that, and that'll approve you. So you can have your name on here, so I could show it when you come up. Just like Steve. Steve had to do the same thing. See, he's on Facebook, and you can see his name, his profile, and all that stuff. Thank you, Joe, man. It means a lot, brother.
What
You mean
up?
you mean a lot to the community and everything, man. And keep grinding what you're doing. I got it. I got you. Send me his info. Okay, I will, Joe. Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother.
And like I said, make sure you guys go check out Joe. He is putting in that work. He's interviewing left and right, and it's just awesome. His energy is great. Support your boy Joe Castro as he does me and many other content creators. It's just awesome being part of this great Eagles content creator nation, and there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm going to battle with Yi on the man cave here. I'm gonna be, it's on, brother. It's on, man. And a lot more cooler stuff. I'm gonna be getting some more, Halloween props. I'm a big Halloween buff, so I got my boy Chucky over there with his knife ready, and he's backing up the birds. So don't mess with the Chuck. And we got the Steelers up there. The fight is going down. I know it's preseason, but that's all we got. That's all we need. What's going on, Thomas? Man, another supporter. How you doing, man? He's been following me from the Fighting Birds over there, the streamer. Thank you for being a fan and everything, and showing your love and support. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get all the alerts when we go live and stuff. So we have a lot of great things coming up. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. We're already at that hour mark, and I don't know who I'll be interviewing Friday or Saturday, but I know Yee's got something on Saturday with Uncensored and Philly Foothills. What is the show called?
East meets West. Or
East Meets West on Saturday. Do you know what time?
I believe it's 6
Six,
Pacific time.
okay, 6 p.m. Go check out Yee, support, you know, Eagles Uncensored and Philly Fuego. And it's all love. Tom's doing good. Please like and share, and thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Make sure you hit that like for me. Appreciate it. Much love. Sam Bell, what's up, man? How you doing? Titans are ready to rock and roll, man. This is a big year for the Titans. This is gonna be
Jones.
yeah. They're right now I think the Titans are pretty much, I mean, it's cool, man. I'm glad the Titans are, doing big things. You got Buffalo, Titans, Buffalo. You guys are going for the Chiefs, man. You guys got to take out the Chiefs. I don't know if the Titans play the Browns this year, but that should be a fun one if they do. But they will be in playoffs, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen over there. Colts are in trouble right now because the whole Carson debacle and all that. People think that, I forgot who the backup is, but they think that he'll be able to carry the team. But I'm not too sure about that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man.
I heard
But
reports that Carson might be ready by week 1. Who knows?
yeah, I did.
They over exaggerated the timetable for his recovery, and they're saying it's more like 4 to 6 weeks. So he might. That's around the range of week 1.
Yeah.
So he might be able to start that season.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say to that is that he better not rush it, because if he rushes it a week or two, then he could really jack it up. So hopefully it's he makes the right decision here in the coaching, because I don't think they should rush to anything, because I mean it'll be nice. Don't get me wrong, if he can start earlier and we get back to our first round pick, So in that sense, I'll have to be a Carson fan, but other than that, I don't support Carson after he left.
I feel like him missing 1 or 2 weeks, that wouldn't hurt him overall. I think now that we have an extra game overall, I mean, I feel like he should be all right.
We're shot in the building. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. What's wrong with that? Gunshots. I give you the birds. I give you the Ravens call. But hey, what's up, man? We smashing them Steelers tomorrow night. I like it. Let's do it. And another big thing we need to do is make sure that Jake Elliott, Jake the Snake, instead of Jake the Worm, Jake the Snake comes back and starts hitting those, right through the upright. No more shanking. I don't. The Steelers and Cowboys, I don't know if anybody saw that, but there was a lot of freaking shanking going on over there. They couldn't hit.
Do you know if that kicker for the Cowboys is actually the kicker for them starting week 1? What was that guy?
I don't know. I like him. Let's hopefully.
I like him too. I want to get his jersey, bro.
Hopefully he plays. The Eagles on
every fucking kick, basically. God damn.
Hopefully he plays the freaking or the Eagles on Monday night. Shanking those.
I guarantee, bro. The Eagles will put up more than 3 points, though. We're
But
playing the same team, just playing with the better players.
yeah, so guys, we're gonna be ending it here. Thank you. This is another great West Coast Wednesdays. I don't know what guests I'll be having this weekend, but I'm working on that right now. Hopefully Friday and Saturday. I've been working a shitload of overtime because I'm trying to get my truck ready for Las Vegas. I still got a bunch of stuff. Uh, you know, I got to get my lift. I got to get my rim skis. I got to get my Eagles logo on there. I just got the hitch, the tow hitch. I got to get that installed, and I'm gonna get that. It's like this adapter for 3 flags, so I can have my Eagles flag, my West Coast flag, my Birdman flag, and I'm just be flying around town in the truck. I have a new name for Juju Smith Schuster, who like to dance on logos. Juju Smith Pooster. Yeah, he better not be dancing on our birds, man. No, don't be disrespecting our bird, man. That's when this happens. You saw when Daniel Jones tried to run for his life in the end zone, right? My boy had that sniper gun, took him out. I said, take him out. Tripped
He
on his
took
own.
him from the high 400 section all the way up there, man. He was like, ready, pow! Some American sniper type shit.
All right, guys. It was a fun one. And this doesn't happen without you guys. And much love to everybody. Go on Facebook. Check out Philly Strong. Support him. Send him your love and thoughts and prayers. He needs it. If you could buy a T-shirt, support him, or just go to the GoFund. Anything helps at this point. The man is fighting for his life, and he is Philly Strong, just like us. And let's support your boy. And we will see you. And the Steelers stink, and we're gonna beat them tomorrow. I don't care if it's preseason. We are gonna bring it, and you know how we do. Fly, Eagles, fly, and we'll see you.